Hey guys, welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2, of course. As I said, geez, during the early access of FS19, for any of you guys that are into Farm Sim, that come across to the channel that are new, because I know I have a lot of new people on here, whether you're watching or not, I have no idea. So let me know if you are new from that time period and are watching this right now. I'd be interested to know. I do American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim, usually at the weekends, Saturday typically, and Sunday I just... Sometimes there's a video that goes up, sometimes there's not, most of the time there isn't though. So of course, most of you are aware now, the Baltic Sea DLC dropped during the week and added in all of this area up here, and I think there is some free towns they added in to get across. So we've gone into Russia there. So if we go freight market, it splits it off better so you can see what's going on. So we've got these out of new and just into Russia ahead. Of course, Russia's huge, so it's probably just the start. And it segues on to what we are going to be hauling today. I was looking for something that was going to stay local to keep the video fairly short, but then I saw this. Transformer, 47 ton. Yep, you betcha, taking it. So that is what we are going to be doing today. And we are in our DAF. This is the test account, if you like, so money and stuff like that I just don't care about. And we are going to be playing some music today, and I'm going to fire that up right now. So just in the background, because I feel this is probably going to be, as I adjust the audio, more than likely quite the drive. And I want background music. I don't know about you guys, but with this type of stuff, I just can't do without background music easily. So we'll fire it up. And this is just going to be low, very low. You're not supposed to be able to hear it crazily. I can hear it, so hopefully you guys can and post editing, who knows, with the truck, but it's mainly for me, I'm not going to lie. So, throw it in drive, take off the parking brake. I think we've already done all of that. Parking brake, and we will get on our way. And this is going to be the experiment of this type of video with American, well, your truck sim. I'll just say truck sim. Do you guys like it with music? So I hit that, freight market, and here it is. Continue. Now with 1.33, I think it is, there's a whole bunch of different changes. If you guys want to go check them out, check the changelog. There is quite a lot. What way is it facing? The other way. The sound pack on this truck's absolutely amazing. It really is. It's the crunching bomb sounds. I gotta admit, the way this truck's done, what I did to it, it's probably one of my favorite builds. It's clean. Alrighty, T. Got all hooked up, ready to go. Beacons are on. Hit drive, park and brake off. And away we go. I was wondering if the music was changing track somebody, yeah. It's still going. I'm not going to faff around with the music too much, just going to let it roll. Can't remember how much horsepower this truck has. I really can't. So, luckily, it's 7 o'clock in the morning in the game, so it's early. We'll be able to take in the sights and all of that good stuff. Might as well go now. So, during sort of, I say during, but when there's a new update coming out, I usually watch Squirrel's videos on Euro Truck Sim, see what's new and all the stuff. And he was saying about the physics of the cabs have changed, and just the physics in general. Like the way the vehicles stop, kind of very abruptly, he was showing. The way vehicles stop, honestly, that's down to your settings, no matter how you have them set up. The vehicle, as far as the cab and the way that moves around, honestly, I would have to say I disagree with what he was saying about it's not as much as well, not as much as it used to be. It's not, but I think he was getting at the fact that it doesn't move around a whole lot. And I would imagine real cabs, real air suspension cabs, the way they're set up, they're not going to move around as much as they did in the game beforehand. I just don't see it personally. I really don't. So the music, I may actually have to come out of the game to turn up a tad. Every once in a while it's there. I see that logo there and I think of ProMod's logo. Although this is 47 ton, we are just motoring along. Now, if needs be, I will sleep to make it daylight. If we have to. I don't know if it was Chris's graphics, Chris the Irish Gamer, wrong buttons, but he was saying that at night it was just very dark for him. But honestly, I feel that he probably had a extra modding or something. Graphical mod. I've switched all of that stuff off for this. There's nothing worse than watching people somewhat, I say me somewhat, showing off the new update, new DLC with, oh look, this is a mod, this is a mod, this is a mod, oh this is a mod. Yeah. Alright, you're turning. I'm gonna turn next. Now you notice in some of the traffic is very Eastern European now. The trucks, they're pretty much the same. But look at the traffic. Some of the traffic is very Eastern European. Now you'll see. I'm not saying everything that's going by right now is, but some of the stuff. It's comical. This is one of my favorite songs playing right now. I hope you guys can hear it over the truck. I don't want it to be blaring in you guys' ears. I just wanted it to be there in the background at times. Of course, this is coming from Pretzel, so it's all legit. Just in case people are wondering. And got quite an interesting layout coming up here. I'll get off the accelerator there, just coast. I'm 47 ton on the arse end, it's momentum. Back on the accelerator. We're gonna drink a lot of fuel in this trip, I think. So I haven't got much time in the new update. I jumped in it yesterday after I got the DLC, which, by the way, is cheaper on Instant Gaming. If any of you guys want to help me out and get it slightly cheaper than it is on Steam, Link is in the description for instant gaming. Now I know there's some controversy going around with that. Someone linked on my Facebook page that SES, or a employee of SES on the forums, put out the thing regarding some of these key websites where you can get CD keys cheap. Now I want to sort of squash stuff about instant gaming. The reason I am partnered with them, the reason Rainbow Dave is partnered with them, the reason Chris the Irish Gamer Simulate is full partnered with them, is because they are a decent website. They're not like certain websites where you have to buy insurance to guarantee that you get your CD key. If you guys ever go on websites and as you're checking out, there is an option that says you need to, or it recommends you buy insurance to make sure you get a CD key, those websites are a pile of crap. Instant gaming, you don't have to do that because they're genuine keys. The post goes on to say some of them are stolen, and everything that the dude is saying in there, which I'm not disagreeing with, is pretty much pointed at one website in particular, and that is G2A. G2A has been called out several times in the past, and for a while there, as one of the Eastern European cars, there was quite a few, probably of your favourite YouTubers that were covering or partnered with G2A. Well, I'll be the first to admit, if I ever heard and had hardcore evidence out there in the media that instant gaming was doing anything along those lines, I'd strip everything from instant gaming off my website and stop using them there and then. I would just not use them and would turn everyone away from using instant gaming. It's not something I'm prepared to advertise, promote, if a website was going to do that type of crap. So I just want to make that very clear. And also, within the post that was put up on my Facebook page, which has now been taken down, they say about supporting SES, which I get behind. If you buy it directly from Steam, you are supporting SES more. That being said, if you guys do your research, look at the cut Steam takes off of people that put content up on there. It's just like YouTube takes a cut of our money. They take a huge portion of it. Now, is SES getting less of the money? Oh, that's cool. By people getting the webs or the keys off of different websites? I don't think so, because the keys are being bought on Steam or through Steam somehow. How they get the keys, I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to say I know how they're getting the keys. At the same time, like, what gets me is you got, again, G2A. I hate to be promoting them right now, but it's true. I need to go around a bit further. How are they still around after obviously stealing keys and credit cards and all of that bad stuff they do? I'm pretty sure they got called out for it. I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, I don't pretend to or try to know how that crap all works. Can we do exposure? No, we can't do exposure. What gives? So if you guys see where I'm coming from on that one, I wouldn't be promoting, wouldn't be telling you guys to buy off of a website that's not safe. I look out for you guys. That's why I'm open about Steam, and sometimes there's stuff on Steam that it's actually cheaper on there than it is on Instant Gaming, for example. And I'll openly go and check before saying to you guys, go, actually, it's cheaper on there. Or I tell you guys, just double check before you buy through my link. Now, I will also preface that by saying the Instant Gaming link, I get a very, very small cut of it. Very, very small amount. After you, sort of when you purchase stuff off of Instant Gaming. And that does go back into the channel typically. There's a game on there that, when Simulate does his competitions, I try and win every time. And it's a game that I thought, hey, you know what, we kind of need to get on there and possibly put on the channel, and that's Madden. Something that I have no idea about American football, but it's something that I think would be interested to throw on the channel. So stuff like that, for example, my Instant Gaming credits that I got on there is what I'm actually saving for right now. So it does go to good use. I just want to throw that out there in case the individual comes into the chat and spouts off about it, which I've got every right to. Maybe they're confused, maybe they don't know how Instant works specifically. But anyway, on to more better topics. Gotta admit, the scenery on these maps is very nice so far. Very nice indeed. And because we are in these Eastern European countries, and well, the truck drivers tend to drive a bit erratic. I think we've seen from all those videos. Maybe I should be. Yeah, I know. What's the speed limit? 50 miles an hour. It's pretty cool. Some of the time where you're going across different borders, you actually get held up and they check your paperwork, which I thought was pretty neat. Whether we'll be seeing that today, I don't know. I doubt it, although we may. So we're driving for a different country right now. Estonia, something like that I think we're in now. We're in Lithuania. We were in Lithuania. You bar steward of a car. That was a roundabout coming up anyway. Start bleeding off the speed. I don't know if you guys are cottoned on yet too, but there's some spots where on signs there is black bags covering names of places, which, yeah, does that mean in will they be going over this way a bit more? Who knows? I'm hoping SES at some point, not as a DLC or anything, but revisits the UK, because the UK in the stock map needs a lot of love. A hell of a lot of love. It's in pro mods it's better, but in the game stock map, oh, the UK's horrific. It's very, very old and out of date. Hell, if it was a DLC even, I'd pay for it just to get a decent UK in the game again. How far away? We're about 4 hours out. Jeez. English. Going into some sort of town area here. More roundabouts. Lots of roundabouts from what I've experienced so far. But the roundabouts work. No denying that. Went into that way too hot. Way too hot. Yeah, there's an area to sleep, but we don't need that. We're good. Don't really want to... I'll drive into the night a little bit so we can sleep through. This truck does sound good. Christian Baum does a good job with the sounds. I saw Christian Baum's also released some engine sounds for the Volvo. in American Truck Sim. Which I'll probably download after this, actually. Or I may jump into some Farm Sim and record for Tuesday. I don't know yet. We will actually... What am I? If I think what map I'm on, I think I will go into Farm Sim. Have a bite to eat first, though. I'm getting hungry. Do I need fuel? Do I need fuel? Yes. Oh, can I get to the gas station from here? No, I cannot. It did me. Oh, son of a... Do the truck as a favour. Have an entrance going to the gas station from here. Considering this is 47 ton on the arse end, this truck is an absolute monster. It's just pulling it with no issue. That's going to be an interesting one. Engine off. And we'll fuel up at a £1.8. Not too shabby if you ask me. And that, and we're going to go outside view because this is probably going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, not too bad. Nice and wide there. Beautiful. Kill the indicator. Oh wow, that stopped way ahead. Like that. Does this go straight this road? And this junction it does. And we are off to the races again. Fuel tank of diesel. A fuel tank of diesel. Yes. All of the fuel is in the diesel. Good God. Doesn't like going up hills without the momentum there, though. Oh. I love all the forestry look. This is beautiful. It does look nice. Other than the fact it's coming out to the road to get us. Alright, 50 mile an hour. We'll throw on the cruise. The Rosas. And I just saw the speed limit drop. Probably because it's kind of like a build-up area now. Like a small little town. Pretty sure that truck just turned into nowhere. Oh, this got a speed thing there. That's sick. Oh, this is beautiful, actually. See, this is what the UK could turn into. It's another one of those digital speed signs. Oh no, it's not. I was wrong. Cool, when you're gonna go up. See another sign that, yep. 50 mile an hour. So what will that be? 60, 70. 70 kilometers, so it'll probably be like, oh no, that's into 43. How does that work? That'll take us a minute to get up to speed anyway. Big old river. And now we're up to 50 mile an hour. That's another rest area. I could have, if I blipped up the GPS, I could have actually checked out. Probably would have gone in here more than anywhere. Seems like it would have been easier. God, the speed limit's up and down like a freaking yo-yo. I'm just gonna blip the cruise in a 46 mile an hour, screw it. And now it goes back up. Nice arrow straight road too. Now we're hugging the coastline, I believe. I think I know where we are in regarding the map. Oh, what? 2 hours, 118 miles remaining. And how long have we been recording? 26 minutes, not bad. Construction, that's pretty cool. And the cruise is off now. I'm just coasting down. Oh, you better stop. Oh, I don't even have the cruise set to be able to go up and down. Crap. Surprised there's no forestry trails in here actually for logging and whatnot. That'd be pretty cool. We're going down those paths. There's actually a lot of fuel areas down here too, wow. A hell of a lot of fuel places. Now what's the bet we're going to be coming into another town now? Yeah, looks like something coming up. Like a rest area or something along those lines. I wonder if that is a rest area or a maybe border, actually. Possibly border. We shall see. Yeah, it's a border control. Pretty cool they've got them in there. You don't have to do anything going through it though. This is interesting. Surprised that they haven't got any rest areas built into those. They probably will in a future update, I could almost guarantee that. Looks like it's kitted out for something like that. Nice looking buildings though, dang. Yeah, we could get up to like 53 and then back down to 43. God, speed limit. Although driving through the forest like this is nice. Can't really complain at that. It's got to be coming up before... Well, we just crossed the border actually, so we're in our third country right now of this trip alone. Oh, we can actually go back up to decent speed. And before it goes back down. Haru? Oh, it's 67 miles away. I think we may have one more country, which is actually what's coming up now, border. Or is this just a town? This may just be a town. Yeah, it's just a town. Got anything behind us? No, perfect. Want to be able to see the lights. And I'm guessing there's no right on red over here. Like in Canada and the States. Oh, Canada and the States, same thing. Canada and America. Didn't have our beacons on the whole time. Oops. It's got to be in this one country now. I thought we had another country possibly to get into, but I am guessing not. We made some good time. I look forward to seeing what you guys say about the music. Like I said, I just wanted it low. Not screaming in your face where it's overpowering me or overpowering the game. Just going on in the background, lightly. And I can hear it at times, and I can't at times, so I think it's really where I wanted it. Maybe it could get turned up a tad, or the game turned down a bit. But let me know what you think of that. Like I said, it's just one of the usual playlists that I run while I'm streaming, as I know that music's okay, and it's pretty much, I'm not going to want to skip it. Don't know why I put the indicator on so early. No idea why. Indicating for the sake of indicating, apparently. Let's go outside view. Taking the sights, the sounds, no smells. Probably a good thing. And of course a roundabout. It's been a while. And here's what I was on about earlier with the black bags kind of covering certain areas. It's like, why would they do that if... Maybe it's just to get people second guessing, who knows. It's done in the real world quite often, but it's usually when there's new areas that haven't been unveiled yet, even built. And in that case, it's definitely like houses and stuff already there and buildings, like a workshop. Notice we were able to do this all in one shot, which is nice. That's a speed camera. I think that was a speed camera though, wow. Lots of fuel stations, which is nice. Have to remember that. Diesel tank on the outside of everything. Wow. Here, safety is not #1 priority. Admittedly, with us being so close to Russia, I'll have to take a trip over there, see if it's anything dramatic difference over there. That was another one of the Eastern European trucks in game. Obviously, not drivable. I don't want to say that right now. But you got to think, if they're going to be coming over this way, are we going to start seeing those brands in the game? Because right now, like for the longest time, they didn't need to seek other brands. Maybe they won't go out and seek other brands. Purely because of the issues they're having over in the States with trying to get those brands on board, which I don't know whose head needs to come out of whose ass, but as far as American Truck Sim goes, some of the big wigs in those truck companies really need to get their heads out their asses if it's them holding them up, which I think it is. God's sake, look at games like Farm Sim. That's all I'd say, and that's, if I was SES, that's the boot I would be saying. You don't want to hurt the sort of relationship, but if you guys are so unsure, just look at people like Giant Software, for example, and all the big agricultural companies they have in their game. Especially when you know damn well those big agricultural companies are using the trucks that they've bought off of those truck companies. Like, come on! They'll get there. Slowly, they'll get there. It's a shame. American Truck Sim's hands down my favorite between the two. Why is it? I don't know. I don't know. I hate the desert areas. I really do hate the desert stuff, but I just enjoy that game way more than Euro Truck. Really do. I could get it if I was like not here, but I see all of that stuff, and that could be why. Could be why I enjoy it more. But there again, Euro Truck Sim, for example, will I ever come to this neck of the woods in my lifetime? Probably not a hope in hell. Oh, that's worked out beautiful. Alright, that shouldn't have stopped that there. We're pretty much on the doorstep now. Like how you see the garbage laying around in places too now. And that's not just over here, that's part of the I think random events, to be quite honest with you. I like how you go into some sort of residential areas as well. From what I've seen so far, and this is the biggest trip that I've taken, most time I've spent in the game since the update, I am liking this DLC. It is nice. SCS have done a good job, yet again. Scan your truck's dealership discovered. You know what would be kind of cool? Is depending on where you bought your trucks, or whether the prices are actually different. I wonder if they are. I doubt it, but I wonder if they are. Was that an ambulance? Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's park this bad boy up. Probably going to be an absolute pain in the butt. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad. Although, that being said, I have no idea why a place like this would be needing a transformer. Well, all of the vehicles on the road right now are going to hate me. No, it's a fire truck though, that's cool. Turn, 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 turn. How that did not go into that. I lost steering. I don't know Whether the trailer was bottoming out on the footpath here, probably was. There we go. Neutral. Beacons off. Lights off, which were already off. Hazards off. Get into the cab, center up wheel, engine off, and T. And finishing on one of my personal favourite songs in the playlist I've got. So that was that. So we covered quite a lot of ground there. And we're around 40 minutes, so pretty good. Actually, if we... No, not radio, not radio, not radio. If we go to the map, when the map decides to load, there we go. You can see where we were. We were what, down here somewhere. Going all the way up. We'll probably get up into Russia at some point. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be back next week, probably on American Trucks, and depending on what happens and all of that good stuff. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the music. Let me know what it was like in the comments down below. Whether it needs to get turned up in the future or down, I don't know. It's just background stuff for me, really, not you guys. So until next time, catch you guys later. See ya.